Long, long ago, when the gods and goddesses used to mingle in the affairs of mortals, there was a small kingdom on the slope of Mount Wayang in West Java. The king, named Sang Prabu, was a wise man. He had an only daughter, called Princess Tiha Nirmala, who was famous for her beauty, but she was not married. One day Sang Prabu made up his mind to settle the matter by a show of strength. After that, Prince of Blambangan, named Raden Begawan, had won the competition. Unfortunately, the wicked fairy, Princess Sagara, fell in love with Raden Begawan and used magic power to render him unconscious, and he forgot his wedding. When Sang Prabu was searching, Raden Begawan saw him and soon realized that he had been enchanted by the wicked fairy. The fairy could not accept this, so she killed Raden Begawan. When Princess Tiha Nirmala heard this, she was very sad. So a nice fairy took her to the Kayangan.
Struktur teks naratif. 1. Orientation, yaitu pengenalan tokoh, waktu, dan tempat terjadinya cerita atau peristiwa. 2. Complication, yaitu pengembangan konflik atau masalah. 3. Resolution, yaitu penyelesaian konflik atau masalah. 4. Reorientation, yaitu perubahan yang terjadi pada tokoh, atau pelajaran yang dapat dipetik dari cerita, atau bagian ini bersifat opsional, tidak harus ada dalam teks.
Number 1. Which one of the following statements is false about Sang Prabu?
A. Sang Prabu was a father of his only daughter. B. Sang Prabu was a king of a kingdom in West Java. C. Sang Prabu was taken to Kayangan by a wicked fairy. D. Sang Prabu was a wise man. E. Sang Prabu didn't have a son.
The answer is C. Sang Prabu was taken to Kayangan by a wicked fairy.
Number 2. Why the wicked fairy did used her magic to make Raden Begawan unconscious?
A. She didn't like Raden Begawan. B. She didn't want Raden Prabu marry the princess. C. She wanted Tiha Nirmala to forget about her wedding. D. She didn't want the Prince of Blambangan marry the princess. E. She didn't want the Prince of Blambangan feel love with her.
The answer is D. She didn't want the Prince of Blambangan marry the princess.
Number 3. What do you think will happen if gods or goddesses cannot mingle in the affairs of people in the earth at that time?
A. Princess Sagara will have married with Raden Begawan. B. Sang Prabu will not hold strength competition. C. Raden Begawan will not die. D. Tiha Nirmala will stay in the Kayangan. E. Wicked fairy will not take Raden Begawan's life.
The answer is E. Wicked fairy will not take Raden Begawan's life.
Number 4. So a nice fairy took her to the Kayangan. Paragraph 2. The word her in the sentence refers to
A. The wicked fairy. B. The nice fairy. C. Princess Nirmala. D. Prince Teja. E. The Prince of Blambangan.
The answer is C. Princess Nirmala.
Number 5. The similarity between fairy and human, according to the text is
A. The place they live. B. The jealousy that they possess. C. The way they don't feel a love. D. The strength they have. E. Their life that is immortal.
The answer is B. The jealousy that they possess.
Gods.
Dewa,
Goddesses.
Dewi,
The affairs of mortals.
urusan manusia,
The slope of Mount.
lereng gunung,
West Java.
Jawa Barat,
A wise man.
orang bijak,
Mingle.
bergaul,
Princess.
putri,
Made up.
mengarang,
Settle.
menetap,
The matter.
masalah,
A show of strength.
pertunjukan kekuatan,
Prince.
pangeran,
Unfortunately.
Sayangnya.
The wicked fairy.
peri jahat,
A nice fairy.
peri baik,
To render.
untuk membuat,
Unconscious.
tidak sadar,
Realized.
menyadari,
Enchanted.
terpesona,
The fairy.
peri,